the team that Aaron Glenn just left, the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions 8 buckets, as it is now an interesting year for Dan Campbell, who's gotten a lot of praise, but now it's kind of like a lot of people looking to see, was he a coordinator merchant, quote unquote, benefiting from Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn now with the 2 new coordinators in Detroit. Their win total at BetMGM is currently sitting at 10.5, juice to the under, minus 135, the over plus 110. We just saw them actually last Thursday in the Hall of Fame game.
So Ben Johnson, obviously head coach of the Bears. Aaron Glenn, the head coach of the Jets, which we just did. Frank Ragnow retires. Taylor Decker's not fully healthy yet. They already lost. How do you pronounce his name, the defensive lineman?
Levi Onwuzurike.
Onwuzurike,
yeah. Onwuzurike.
Okay, so my issue is a spelling issue then. Onwuzurike I should be able to get.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was an N.
Yeah, it's like Onwu,
okay.
I believe. I
didn't know there was an M in it. An N. That's where I'm. Okay. Levi Onwuzurike. I got it.
Yeah. Onwuzurike. He's not listed on the roster anymore since now he's on like season-ending IR. But I was looking for a spelling, but I couldn't find one easy enough. So yeah, Levi Onwuzurike. Okay. Go Huskies.
All right.
Really good University of Washington.
It was. Was he? Okay.
Hey,
week 1. Lions on the road at the Green Bay Packers, America's game of the week, and the game is basically a pick-em. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Toss-up in week 1 to start for the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Home Chicago, week 2.
I think we had this as likely win. Like, I don't know if it's a full 7.
No, it's definitely not 7. No way it's 7.
I mean, more of these Caleb Williams reports, it might be 7. But yeah, likely win for the Detroit Lions.
And dude,
the
Caleb can still be awesome. I'm not saying at all he's going to be bad, but you'd like for him to not take 9 delay of game penalties and throw insane interceptions in practice. It can all be turned around. It's early.
Let's clean up the operation.
You'd like for things. Yeah, you'd like for things to. That's fair, right? You'd like for things to be a little better. I'd ask Bill, but he's on a boat somewhere. I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous.
I'm definitely
if I'm
jealous.
being honest.
Not a little.
I'm
100% jealous.
I'm very jealous.
There's nothing little about it.
At the Ravens.
I think we said likely lost, didn't we? Baltimore's rating is
3.5.
ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think, this is a Monday night game.
Oh man, yeah. Prime time at that stadium, where whenever they play a good team in the regular season, they destroy them. Yeah, likely lost.
Home Cleveland.
This is a blowout.
It is. At the Bengals.
Toss-up. I don't think it can be. Yep. Yeah, it has to be toss-up.
Because I think Ravens are 3.5, so then the Bengals would be 3 at most. I think it's probably less than 3, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it can be 3, which might sound crazy because it's Burrow at home, but still.
No.
Lions are super talented.
2? Okay. At the Chiefs. This is Sunday night. Wow. Love it. Likely loss.
Yeah.
Dude, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, I think it's likely loss.
I mean, do you want to make the case it should be 3?
No, because I think about it and I'm like, it's a 3-point spread and it's Mahomes versus Goff. I'm betting the 3, so it's 3.5 is probably right. I don't think it could be much more beyond that. Probably just 3.5 minus 110, and then just let the bettors decide.
I'm a little on the fence
Hutchinson.
now. I'm a little on the fence.
Apparently Hutchinson is better than ever. I keep thinking about that and all the reports coming out of Lions camp.
I tried to tell you this months ago, and you were like, "Oh, well, no.
Yeah.
Look at these reports. He sucks."
I mean, I saw a video and he had a hitch in his giddy up, man. I'm just judging what I saw, and I was like, I don't know what's happening here. Is he gonna start on PUP? I was the idiot because apparently he's like Superman. And he's kicking everyone's ass, even Penei Sewell in training camp. Hutchinson might win the Defensive Player of the Year he should have last year. He's been a rock star. And if he's that, his defense is going to be better than what it was last year. So, but it's probably 3.5 is probably right.
When we call players freaks, I'd almost like to play the PD Pablo beat in the background. Aiden Hutchinson. Dun, 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 dun. Hutchinson. Garrett, Abdul Carter, TJ Watt,
Frank Parsons, Bosa. It's just listen up all these names.
But I don't want to sack that. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. That gets dangerous.
All right, so likely loss, we want to call this?
Yeah, likely loss. Yeah.
I'm a little on the fence, honestly. Okay. Home Tampa.
Is this just 3?
This is another Monday night game. No, I think it's 3.5.
You think it has to be?
It's prime
but
time.
isn't everyone just betting Tampa, though?
Maybe not.
Tampa's win total 9.5, and Detroit's juiced under on that 10.5. So it's like kind of like a 10.25. I mean, they do have a hell of a home field advantage at night as well. So maybe it's 3.5, but
I think it's
this
3.5.
is a tough one. I'll go. Okay, let's go 3.5, especially since we went likely loss on the Chiefs one. So we'll do 3.5 here. So
home,
just barely a likely win.
Home Vikings.
I mean, this, if we're going to go likely win against Tampa, I feel like this has to be likely win as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not 7, but a likely win. And that's after a bye week, by the way. And the Lions do not play any international games this year. Okay.
That's a good call.
Moving on. At the Commanders.
Toss up.
At the Eagles.
Is this like a night game or is this like a regular America's Game of the Week, 4:25?
This is Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, okay, likely loss.
Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah,
like the Chiefs and the Ravens.
Yeah.
Home Giants.
Blowout.
That is certainly a blowout against my Giants. At home Packers.
Thanksgiving, short week, but they're at home. I think this is Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, I believe this is Thanksgiving.
What's the third Thanksgiving game this year? So it's Chiefs, Cowboys, Lions, Packers, and what's the other game?
Ooh, that's a great question. I'd have to pull up the schedule.
Go ahead.
Thanksgiving is like what, week 13, I believe it is. Thanksgiving. Oh, Bengals, Ravens. How about that? It's a good game as well. Got some bangers. Got Burrow, Lamar, Mahomes. All on Thanksgiving.
And Cincinnati bitched and moaned we have to play in Baltimore again in a primetime game. And to be fair, I probably feel the same way if I were them.
It's a tough scene. Yeah, it's like every year with these guys, and every year it's on a Thursday night too, which kind of sucks. I would say, yeah, this is probably just 3. The Packers are pretty highly rated.
I think it's 2.5, honestly, but whatever. We're quibbling. It's toss up either way.
Yeah, toss up.
Okay. Next week is Thursday Night Football again against the Dallas Cowboys.
This is likely win.
Yep. Okay. At the Rams.
Toss up.
I think the Lions are favored, but yes, toss up.
Correct. Yep.
We will go to home Steelers, likely win.
Likely win.
At the Vikings, toss up.
Mm-hmm.
And at the Bears, toss up.
Yeah, it's a toss up since the Bears are only like a pick 'em against Minnesota. So yeah, according to 8 buckets, I got 10 for the Detroit Lions on 8 buckets.
And their win total and the win total is 10.
Yeah, the win total. Yeah, it's heavily juiced under at 10.5, heavily juiced over at 9.5. So we're sitting on 10. So 8 buckets is right. It's gonna be an adjustment period at some point. I think the Lions could be one of those teams that maybe starts off a little bit slow, then really finds themselves in the second half of the season once they get used to the new coordinators, et cetera, et cetera. But this is a team that I think is on the short list of teams that I would actually consider betting to win the Super Bowl. I think the talent is there. The head coach is there. Let's see what the other coaches do. But I just like their infrastructure. And, man, the talent, it speaks for itself with what they can do, especially on offense. Like, Jameson Williams might be the best receiver on the team now, based on the way people are talking about him in training camp.
You just hate Amon-Ra. He's not better than Amon-Ra.
It's not shade. It's not Amon-Ra shade. Jameson Williams was a first-round pick. Amon-Ra went, the 4th round?
It was a third-round pick. But, dude, yes. Okay, coming into the league, J-Mo's thought to be better.
Same.
J-Mo's awesome. He's not as good as Amon-Ra. He's not.
The way people are talking about him, the route running is there, the speed is obviously there.
I like him. I like Jameson Williams. He's not as good as Amon-Ra.
Not yet.
Okay.
I got a bunch of Amon-Ra stands on the show here, man.
Okay, if you it doesn't stand. It's just tell the truth. If you could have one for fantasy football this year, who would you take?
It's a different story, though. Like for fantasy
No, it's
football,
not. It's like, who's going to be better this year?
It is.
Who's going to be better, Amon-Ra
No.
or Jameson Williams?
Who's more reliable to be productive? Amon-Ra St. Brown is. Definitely.
Who's going to be better this year, Amon-Ra St. Brown or Jameson Williams?
If I'm a defensive coordinator, I fear J-Mo more than Amon-Ra.
Can you answer my question? Who's going to be better this year?
But your question
who's
is
going to be better? Just answer. Who's going to be better this year, Amon-Ra or Jameson Williams?
In 2025, I think Jameson Williams will be a better player than Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Okay. So you stand on business there. You'll thank you.
I stand on business.
Thank you for answering.
Yeah.
You'll be wrong.
Stand on business.
So do you think the Lions can? I don't think the Lions can win the Super Bowl.
I think there's too much talent. Gibbs, Laporta. I think they have to still be. I mean, the offensive line's a little bit shaky with no Rag now, and the interior, yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. But I trust the infrastructure way
So
too
it's
much.
Mahogany, Ratledge, and Glasgow. I don't love that. I don't even say that derisively. Like
way.
it's
it's kind of
funny names. But like Ratledge has a chance to be good. Like Mahogany was pretty good in spurts last year. Like Glasgow is like an average center. It's like not as good as it was, and like you're stripping the identity away from the team. The whole identity was this like tough as nails offensive line, and now you don't have it anymore. And Goff has been a pressure sensitive quarterback. He doesn't have Ben Johnson anymore. And I love Dan
we do
Campbell.
this dance with Goff, though?
I don't want to be anti-Detroit because I like Dan Campbell.
But let me say this though, because like Goff no longer has McVay. He's going to football abyss, and then he found Ben Johnson. Like we've done this dance with Goff. Like Goff, I'm not some Goff like truther.
So
but
you like
he's
John
a solid
Morton?
quarterback. He's pretty. I mean, did anybody like Ben Johnson 3 years ago?
Yeah, but Ben Johnson's we know but John Morton's like been around the block.
I mean, I guess, but the Lions seem to like him, and they've been hitting just everything, like pressing all the right buttons. I think for me, I'm not going to get like super crazy. It's just going to be to make the playoffs for the Detroit Lions, which I believe it's not a big price that you have to pay on Detroit to do that. Like I want to say it was like plus 115 or plus 110 in that range. I just trust their coaching staff way too much for this team to miss the postseason. I'm seeing it right now here at BetMGM to make the playoffs. Oh no, sorry, actually that was I think it was. I totally screwed that up. It's minus 200 for them to make the playoffs. So, like, there's no bet for me to be made right there. Maybe it's still – the one I was thinking about was to finish second in the North. That's the one that's, like, plus 115. For the Lions to be second place in the North. I do like something like that. I don't think they're going to win the division just because, like, the adjustment period with the coordinators, but I still think they make the playoffs and can be second in that division. So, I think the Lions have a good season. I just don't think it's going to be as, like, the 15-2 that we saw last year.
Yeah, I think, we had Kanish on the show last week, and he said he thinks the Lions might be better than last year, but not have like as gaudy a one-loss record. I think they will have a worse one-loss record, and I don't think they're going to be as good as they were last year. And I hope they're really good because I love Dan Campbell. But as I've said multiple times over the past couple of weeks on the show, the way I want to play this division, I think all the teams are pretty close together. I want to take shots on the two teams at big prices, the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears, and lean into potential upside of the Bears offense with Caleb Williams and J.J. McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings.